The reason why I'm about confusion about is a general Asiedu Nketiah went to Tamale. This thank you to, and he went to the constituency of Haruna Iddrisu. Now listen, you remember when Akufo-Addo time, this scandal, Olympics Games scandal, be by na Kojo Bajiman and Hanam Pius Hanam Hadide, deputy sports minister, then were investigated. So founders in the by Nketiah Akufo-Addo and founders one country will be any idea. But when Akufo-Addo was about to go to voter regime for a tour, for presidential tour, all corner or release that release and say that boy is exonerated. Pius and Mazide has been exonerated because he knew that you'll be going there. When he goes there, and definitely be a obey and answer questions. And Kofobeka say, "Ye nipa bakopo wa bemu, ye hana Mazide, ye voter and away in the D, and what the scandal at the time when he so Akufo-Addo had to release that report, exonerate Pius Hanam Hadide before going to your friend say voter regime. So Asiedu Nketiah went to Tamale Central. Nobody asked me anything. But Baby Obekobia has never told the constituents, about why these two were reshuffled in our parliament. But when he went to Tamale, he decided to come out with that story so that the Tamale people, was trying his best to justify the reason why he reshuffled the two. Let's go and watch that video. And this video is a controversial video, and I think that if NDC does not call this man to order, he will create confusion in the party. Watch the video. What is?
Who should be the minority? We got over that time. Then new things were emerging. And I said that we have to change the forward line of parliament. Otherwise, it will be difficult for us to win elections. President Mahama disagreed with me. But I said that, look, you have elected me as chairman of this party. I am the coach of the party going into the election. So let me make the changes that will win us the election. When we win, we all enjoy together. Since I made that change, I say, my brother Haruna, said somewhere, the other guy, Muntaka, he also said something. Let people come, new people come, and you sit on the bench and watch. There was hell. And people started thinking that somebody who has been my friend for more than 20 years has certainly become my enemy. I said, how can Haruna become my enemy? He cannot become my enemy. But I am a coach, and I must watch how our opponents are playing, so that I also arrange my things for us to be able to win. When we did the arrangement, we went into the election. The victory that NDC got in 2024, have you seen any such victory in Ghana since the beginning of the Fourth Republic? We won. After winning, I told President Mahama that we cannot ignore Muntaka and Haruna in the setting up of our government. So they need to be given big positions. President Mahama agreed, and they gave them big positions. And we are working together. So if you are in Tamale here, and you are forming groups, Haruna group, Asiedu Nketiah group, and so on, it is not our case. It is your case in Tamale.
All right. Because of time factor. Now, this is where the confusion is. Now, let me break down one by one and farm out. Now, General Asiedu Nketiah is saying that he told President Mahama that we need to change these people because on a coach, it will say SSC son woman need to be win election. So they changed and they won the election. But you see, he refused to tell us what did they do until you change woman. Yes, you change them, you are the coach. You understand? But you should have told us the reason why you changed them. Because one can at the country will change woman. say the 2024 election will be economics. If you did not tell us the reason why you change this paper, some of us will start reading meaning to it. That's one of the meanings. General Asiedu Nketiah ebe chairman or be chairmanship. One of his campaign trip when they delegacy didn't come, and they deliberately recorded that conversation and over to gumu public. Now, or say me pesa nanka me pesa medina as a chairman. Anka metimi akoma krase nanka makwa akwadwedwe me ho na ma retire na makoye mafuo na ma dwedwe me ho. Nemom party no se bi jai ho sisi ya na ma be pre chairman no a enkofo beton party na di. Enkofo beton party no edi. Wutie ni ye. Was say enkofo beton party no enkofo bay. Enkofo bay na beton party no apart from Owuofo Swampafo who was accused of also flirting with New Patriotic Party, and these two enkofo bay na beton party no. Apart from these two that I told you about, say the grassroots and the NDC for us say they were flirting with New Patriotic Party no, and conform pay. It uko Haruna constituency no. You should have told them the reason why you change them, not about changing them. Because Mr. Make choice and that change of government, you know, it is not your might. It wasn't your might. Not change of government in a badada, because there's a change of government in every 8 years. In Ghana, the electoral system, there's a change of government in every 8 years. 2000 we changed, 2008 we changed, 2016 we changed. So it was likely that 2024 there was a change of government. And the normal inflation, normal DDP was staring, the power was staring at National Democratic Congress. So he took advantage to change them without telling his constituency for the reason why you change Haruna Idris. That is where the confusion is coming from. Up to now, they are not aware the reason why you change them. So you went there. So you went there to justify the reason why you changed them. Yes, you changed them. NDC won the election, but not changing in the NDC win the election. Never. You thought that these two were flirting with NPP, like I told you earlier on. Now, Mametso Adiebi Awasaye said this for the Papa Yankasa. No, it will create a problem. Listen to me. He said that. Nketiah President Mahama say, yes, sir, Haruna Idris, not President Mahama and because there's a what I like it or there's a little bit friction between President Mahama and Haruna Idris. As for that one, it is there, but they are able to solve their own problem and all that. But Nketiah President Mahama say, yes, sir, the leadership of Parliament. Okay, not President Mahama and person did the Tibeji. Listen. He's trying to tell the constituency how do they do so constituency they say. How do can never lead as a leader. I'm NDC coming election. Let me put it again. He creating pressure say how do cannot lead NDC in any capacity to win election. Because if Haruna Idris can't be a minority leader to wrest power from NDC, from NPP, there's no way Haruna Idris can lead NDC to win election as a flag bearer. That is the meaning. That yes, son. What's a son? That's a son. One country. But what you said, that is the meaning. He went there to incapacitate Haruna Idris's powers. And he also said that any Haruna fans, any Asiedu Nketiah fan, he's establishing to you that Haruna Idris or one constituency, he has a fans there that will go to vote for him. I'm telling you. Hey, we see this country, who put the smartest politician in this country, General Asiedu Nketiah. Smartest. Be smart when it comes to politics. When you do sociology, Openi Kwame Adumata, yes, former of Garden City Radio, he told me something. say from pon we sociology e kire o obi a seven predia say ya wo de wakrase watena krase wakọ afuom onim akrase bibia na wakọ school akọ akire na wabetena city onim city life ni na wo otukwa akọ abrochire koba he have seen it all. He has seen all the glitz and glamour. He has seen the dirty things. He has seen the bush things and everything. That people don't bother test. They are deep. Sana Asiedu Nketiah. Ransford Kubachi, former health minister. Akwaku menu. Kwabna menu. Sankofo no nana obribuahin no. Sankofo no. I know who else? We have a lot of people in the system. You can't beat them. Or madrimu do honorable Rikopoku. Or madrimu do. So when they are doing politics and you don't study them, you have to study them before you understand what they're able to do. If you don't study them, you battle them right away. You can never succeed. Now look at over there. You're very powerful. That is that. Now the confusion is coming. We just on a video, and according to Nketiah say that video is old video, but some of us we have come through the social media since we have never cited that video. But people are saying say Haruna Idrisu is responding to General Asiedu Nketiah. What I say old video, what I say was not referring to Asiedu Nketiah or it was referring to Asiedu Nketiah. It is up to the National Democratic Congress to come out and give a stern warning to all of them. So Obia stay put Mahama 2 years or 3 years before they can start and they can kick campaign. Watch this video. Watch the video.
I recall when President came for his thank you tour, not the other thank you tour, the proper thank you tour of President Mahama. Proper thank you tour of President Mahama as President Flag Bearer. What cannot be said, because we can say it. A proper thank you of President Mahama. Not the Nketiah Razor one. Not the Nketiah Razor one. When President Mahama came, I recall when President came of President Mahama. Not the Nketiah. I recall when President came for his thank you tour, not the other thank you tour. The proper thank you tour of President Mahama. Proper thank you tour of President.
Yes. So if say Haruna Idrisu say Dr. Bawumia no say Dr. Bawumia so ye thank you to her. I don't think that he needs to jab Dr. Bawumia. Say Dr. Bawumia is doing a thank you to a Nketiah Razor whatever. But whatever the case, people are just as they will say it is countering Asiedu Nketiah some no kind and it is creating problem for National Democratic Congress. Somebody careful no man call omu to order. A big critic confusion in the party. Big critic confusion in the party. Yesterday on social media, ye Jojo, ye do komosa. They will also show Muntaka Mubarak an infograph. Muntaka Mubarak has said. Let's watch what Muntaka Mubarak has said. Okay, so Muntaka Mubarak, Kasa 2nd May 2026. This one coming from Pan-African Television. I say, I don't respond to fools. Honorable Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak, Interior Minister. That is where it is coming from. And you know the reason why he's saying that? General Asiedu Nketiah referred to Muntaka as the other guy. You see? The other guy. General Asiedu Nketiah referred to Muntaka as the other guy before mentioning his name. It will create a problem. If people have to do something about it, because President Mahama has done well, was 30 years. With all these things, enormous pakia, it will distract the party. Because the supporters now, Obia supporter, they will start coming out. Obia kwa when your appointment, then your bread, at the end they say, okay, I say Haruna there, Banami Menya Bibi. And they will start coming out. It will stop the system. You people have to do something. I'm telling you. Baby, I didn't kick a ban. Baby, I kick a corner. If you don't take care, so man, so sad we see anwa. A big creative problem, National Democratic Congress. That is what I have to say. All right. ATM monitor the baby biare and for as what now. Quickly, let me use 5 minutes to do this. I think that National Democratic Congress is doing something good. Let's see President Rawlings. They are doing something good, but I think that it is not enough. Okay, so this is President Jerry John Rawlings. He led this country 1979 to 1981 as a coup maker, and in 1981 Oshami Tuaba, 1979 Oshami Tuaba, then Le Mans won. 2 years later he staged a coup and Osabe to Le Mans led this country from 81 to 1992, a called democratic rule from 92, and he led this country as a civilian ruler from 92 to the year 2000, and he's a founder of National Democratic Congress. So let's watch National Democratic Congress our constitution. Okay, no, the constitution of National Democratic Congress actually say yes, this is the constitution of National Democratic Congress. Article 6 of the constitution was the establishment of the party. The founding father of the party is Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, upon whose vision and leadership this party was established. And who shall be to say Fifi Kwete? Yes, Fifi Kwete, they were all raised by President Rawlings. President Rawlings is their political father and all that. And as a general secretary, he's doing his best to make sure that President Rawlings didn't enter, because Mahama's name has been in the leadership of National Democratic Congress since 2008, when Mahama became a running mate to President Mills and became the vice president. When President Mills died in 2012, Mahama's name has been leading the National Democratic Congress up to now. So they realized that, look, it is gradually drawing Rawlings' legacy and Rawlings' name. So the National Democratic Congress is normal to honor President Rawlings. Remember, last 2 weeks they went to Rawlings' hometown and erected statue Edema President Rawlings. Now, what we are also told is they have named their new headquarters after President Jerry John Rawlings. Let's see some of the infographics. So then the NDC coordinating coordinators as also equity. We'll say NDC names headquarters after JJ Rawlings. Okay, let's see another one. Yes, or say the National Democratic. This one coming from the NDC coordinators. Or say the National Democratic Congress NDC is set to rename its national headquarters in Adabraka, Accra, to Jerry John Rawlings House, in honor of the party's founder and the late former president Jerry John Rawlings. Okay, so our Twitter and Facebook here and for commentary, that's good to hear. I wish to be added with the chairman, William Caston. So Cabison, I say is good. Is in the good direction. Isaac Kumsin, or say it is in order. Great. Okay, so that is that. They are honoring President President Jerry John Rawlings. Okay, now that is that. So Fifi Kwete, who is leading the legacy to restore the legacy of President Jerry John Rawlings, also spoke. Yes, let's go and watch Kakrebi there. 50 kwete kai na embraces here. Okay, I'm told that. Okay.
Now, as we commemorate this important period in our history, we also pay glowing tributes to the founder of the National Democratic Congress and the first president of the Fourth Republic under the 1992 Constitution, His Excellency President Jerry John Rawlings, or as we call him during the days of the revolution, the champion jockey. His courage, patriotism, commitment to probity and accountability.
Okay. Fifi Kwete. But Fifi Kwete has really done well. Obeye General Secretary Dema National Democratic Congress. He has done his best to make sure that President Rawlings always be in the picture. In fact, sometimes he speaks like President Rawlings, promoting accountability, criticizing his own political party, and that is how it's supposed to be. So Fifi Kwete has done well, and we have to congratulate him for that. So this is Jerry Rawlings, but I think that it is not enough. The reason why I make us say it is enough, we NDC, listen to me very carefully. If you want to You want say mo person mo page President Rawlings, mo person confirm with President Rawlings the legacy etiasia. There's something that you people have to do. If it's a result na microna, they will understand it. Now